let's make some pasta flowers. For me, I'm always trying to kind of push that next level, what can I do that's a challenge to myself? Little known fact, I've been making pasta since I was 4 years old. I spent a lot of time and many years learning quite a few of the traditional pasta shapes during my time living in Italy. The more pasta you make, the more you realize that it is like sort of almost like handling a sheet of fabric in your hand, or really like a sheet of leather or parchment. You can kind of work it into different shapes that don't necessarily have to be traditional. The yellow is made from a turmeric dough, and the purple is made from beets and blueberries. Right now on kind of a kick where I'm inspired by origami, and this is an origami technique that I'm applying to pasta. And for me, when I use the origami stuff, I do try to make it not super complicated because I want people to be able to execute these, not just crazy me. You could do fun patterns and prints on these, but I figured let's just keep it simple. About 4.5 inches makes a great looking flower end to end. The width of that is about 1 inch wide. And then we will fold each of those 4.5 by 1 inch petals onto themselves, and we will cut our tips from there. A pair of scissors or a rolling cutter is really handy to cut these tips. You'll want to make sure not to layer too many layers of pasta onto each other when you're cutting the tips, otherwise they could potentially have a tendency to stick together. You want to make sure to flour the underside of the flowers, but don't flour the top because we want the top to be nice and saturated and through body with color. Plus we need a little bit of that tackiness that the flour takes away to get that pinch to really stay together. These things hold their shapes so well when they're cooked, and they're so beautifully plated. I think these things look like clematis, but some people think that they look like outer space inspired. These are just really beautiful and very sort of spring, summer-like on the plate, but you could even cook them in the dead of winter when you just need that dose of smiling, happy sunshine. I've really appreciated you making these beautiful floral pasta flowers with me today, and I hope you'll join me regularly here on my YouTube channel. My name is Saltyseattle, and I will see you soon with more pasta tips, tricks, and endless pasta abilities to explore.